Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I'm not a cat. I don't say meow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. And they feed me real good. So on. For the cheesesteak, on that order. To the cheese fries, it's a stars. Cause the stair boys keeping me stronger.
I knew you wouldn't miss another opportunity to play Doja again.
We're only going to admit nouns that are related to Doja Cat songs. You heard it here, guys.
So the next one's a cat?
Yeah, like
Is that what you're saying? Which noun would work for juicy?
I ain't in the city cause they ain't got lawns.
It should be Old McBrennan had a fun.
Did you say which noun would work juicy?
Yeah, I said which noun would work for the song Juicy, yeah.
A crab. For all the hottest and
Wrong.
juiciest crawfish.
It's a watermelon. There was only one right answer. We got it wrong.
The Bisquick remix.
Oh, nice. I never heard this remix.
We love that. We love a Doja. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Noun Square light version. Saturday.
Thanks for hosting, host Toshi.
Yeah, man.
We're going to let some people fill the room here. Don't forget to retweet. You know we do retweet contests. Hit that bottom right button. Tell your friends.
Tell your enemies.
Tell your frenemies. Tell everybody, basically. Tell the strangers. Tell your neighbors. Tell that one ex that you just like taunt for no reason and send them random things like Twitter spaces.
Go door to door with your phone and let people listen to 9 o'clock.
Just go door to door.
On Saturdays, you can ring the doorbell, name a cartoon, play them the song, and that's Saturday morning cartoon caroling. And it's a great way to introduce people to nouns.
We're starting to sound more like a cult every day.
Make sure you bring those little travel boxes of cereal.
Have you heard the good news of our nouns? Our Lord and Savior nouns.
Instead of a book, it's just your phone on speaker while we're in the space.
No, it's Meshup's coloring book.
Oh my gosh. Have you heard about nouns? You just open it up. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Happy weekend to you all.
I had a hard night last night. It was like hostage negotiation.
So this was a dream or a real life?
No. My family went out of town and they left the dogs with me. And I'm allergic to dogs, so they wanted to go outside. So I was like, all right, go on out. And then they started barking. It was after 9. And I was like, you guys can't do that. I don't want the neighbors, coming to kill me. So I tried to get them in. And then I realized they were barking at a small possum. Now, I was like, come on in, guys.
Yeah, you stole my joke.
Went out there with a bag of chips. I shook it, and I was like, hey, you guys want a treat? Because I don't know where their treats were, because I'm a terrible dog owner. And I was like, hey, come on, guys. One of them came in. The other one, it went on for an hour and a half. I was like, do I go out there and swat the possum? I am barefoot and wearing shorts.
I love a good game of swat the possum.
I was going to say, that's
the only way to play is barefoot and shorts.
That's right.
Well, we play swat the possum. And of course, anyone that saw my tweet earlier, I have those windows that have like the little crank. You like crank it to open them and close them. And I didn't know where my wife left the little the little turn thing. So the window was open in my room, and I was like, "That's fine." It was like 70 degrees today. I woke up this morning. The temperature in my room was 34 degrees, and I was like, "Oh man, it's chilly." And that's Fahrenheit, so it was chilly.
Was there a possum in there?
No. Good thing.
I was hoping.
Did you know that possums are the only marsupials in North America? The only marsupial.
Yeah. And the reason why I know that is because I was like, wait, is this thing going to have rabies? And I was like, oh, no, it's a marsupial. They don't get rabies.
Exactly.
It's crazy. It's like
that's a lot of thought to have it, in the middle of the night when you're wearing shorts and you're barefoot.
But it's also
all the marsupials. All the marsupials stayed with Ben in Australia. They like it.
Yeah, it's like the one marsupial got smuggled across is a possum. Sucked in. Like, it's probably the worst marsupial.
No, we didn't even get a cute one. We didn't get a
kangaroo.
It's adorable. Have you seen an Australian possum though? They are way more adorable.
Yeah, the Australian possums are pretty cool. I think the ones that you got over there might have been the ones that got banished. They're like, oh, I don't know about this one. Get this one out.
Only got the bad ones.
They're actually the same species. So it's just that yours have been endemic a lot longer, so they've changed quite a bit.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, the ones over there get to hang out with the what are they called? Bin pandas.
Yeah, they're
trash pandas. Yeah.
Yeah, trash pandas.
They're the Alex Jones of the marsupial world.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. But
speaking of niche references,
are they conspiracy theorists? Is that what you're trying to say?
A little bit. They're just.
I don't know why you guys are, hating on the possum. I think they're adorable. And then how would you act if you were defending your young?
Opossums. He's saying that opossums are like kangaroos are a false flag operation. Is that what's happening?
I think
the things that you should actually really be watching out for are the koalas. I hear they're very, very violent.
You mean drop bears?
They actually are really violent, and their brains look like chicken cutlets.
Mm-hmm.
Look up a koala brain. You'll see that they're super smooth, and it's because they're super stupid.
They also all have chlamydia, and that's not a lie. I wish it were.
They
actually do, yeah.
Yeah, they basically sit around stoned all day and or sleep all day and stoned all the time. So I mean, it's not much to worry about with them.
How did this turn into a marsupial information fest? I don't know, but I'm here for it.
I'm here for it. Nouns.
Well,
possum talk with Tony Hawk in the morning.
Possum talk with Toady Hawk. I love it.
Possum talk with Toady Hawk. Stop it. We do have
there's
a
no
contest.
marsupial nouns. What's up with that? Sorry, Josh. I just had to get that out. There's no marsupial nouns.
There's a kangaroo.
There's no possum head
kangaroo.
noun.
Okay. Sorry. Continue.
There is no possum head noun, but there are many other nouns that people can choose from for this next contest, which I did pin up top. I said up twop. I'm sorry. It is up twop. The marsupial challenge. No, I'm just kidding. This is
it's now.
How many things can you put in your pockets, and how long can you keep them there?
That would be an interesting contest. Let's do first, though, the sneaker design contest. Noggles are the next swoosh. You have to use noun 468 to create the next nounish shoe. And so we have a lot of prizes going out for first, second, and third there. I did pin it to the top. I see some entries already. This is the pride cow noun that you guys would be using for these sneakers. So I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with. Make sure you quote retweet that so we can see everything that's happening there. I do see some comments.
Josh, do they have to use the cow? I didn't think that was in the rules. I thought they could use any noun, or is it just the cow?
Well,
no, it is the cow.
It is the cow.
Ignore me.
Goodbye.
Is the colors of the cow?
Some if you're here, use whatever you want. I don't know. Is that unfair? I feel like maybe we should open it up.
We would be hearing about that in the DMs for sure. I think maybe the more niche, like pride cow sneaker is what we want. They're kind of all different, the submissions that are there so far. It's kind of cool to see what people are doing. Cow sneakers. Not cowhide sneakers, just a cow on the sneakers.
I mean, theoretically, you could
can you just use the colors of the cow?
Just use leather and be like, yeah, I used it. like any of the colors and
You
letters.
can make your cow a Doja Cat cow if you want.
You should probably do that.
We should explain all of the different mediums that you can use. People have been asking, like, can I draw it by hand?
Semi-solids.
And like,
don't forget the semi-solids.
Yeah,
semi-solid.
like that mountain of mashed potatoes in Close Encounters.
I suppose if you like printed a noun and like glued it onto your shoe or like taped it, maybe it's a better idea. That could be interesting, or you could do stuff like that. If somebody actually like made a fabric type of shoe, like I know it's like a sneaker,
Paper
maybe there's like it doesn't, I don't know that it has to be a sneaker per se as well.
Yeah,
and someone that's good with spray cans, like with aerosols, could spray a like a ski sled, the one that looks like a shoe, or you could spray someone's car, turn it into a shoe.
I think that's extra points. You guys go out and paint someone's car like a shoe. You could win. You might not, but you could.
Less than you would get charged for it.
Yeah, it's an open medium, but there's got to be some type of shoe going on there. I'm sorry. But we have seen 3D shoes. We've seen some drawn ones. I see like a flat 2D one there. So a shoe, a cow, some type of rainbow. We got black and white there. You got a lot to work with. That's our next contest. Make sure you guys get on that. Let me see this deadline here for this thing. Ooh, Sunday.
Closes Sunday night. So like Sunday East
right
Coast,
at midnight.
and then that's like
Sunday.
What time is that UTC, Ben?
Isn't that the type of container that like is good to put drinks in for long periods of time?
It says 3:59.
Yeah, it's like 4 a.m. UTC, I guess.
So you basically have like a day and a half. So you're going to want to get on this sooner than later. People are already submitting their entries. Again, we usually get an influx of them right at the end too. So I cannot wait to see what you guys have there. We do have 2.5 minutes left on this auction. And shout out to 142. It's awesome to see you up here.
I want to see what people cobble together.
Hello. How are you? How are things in the world?
Good. Everything's good. Awesome.
Sweet. I did also notice too, we do have NG up here. We have a crazy theory, NG. Maybe we're wrong, but we have been like almost nearly like botted out of FOMO these last 2 days, where it's just like the first one's either chosen or the second one too. So I'm glad that you're here with us. We can play together. We'll see how that all goes down. And then maybe we can even just talk about all the fun things that we have coming up with FOMO. You know that we use it every single day here at the Noun Square. So it's good to see you up here as well.
Hey, Jam, what a great introduction for what's happening. I have talked to Toady, and I think someone finally discovered how he can attack the FOMO and bot it and actually pass many yes votes to mint noun. There's actually it's sad.
I knew it.
It was there. I actually wanted to fix that, all this stuff and tighten it all up in the next round of updates. But this happened earlier than I thought it would. But I'm still kind of not sure how exactly that happens, because I sadly don't have access to, for example, backend logs, so I can't right now.
We're gonna find out right now. We'll see it live.
I think we should experiment by all voting down. Try to do it 3 in a row, and just everyone votes down.
So the first 3, everybody's voting down.
Just to see what happens.
Just to prove that we're smarter than the bots, guys.
Right.
I mean, technically, we could just vote down every noun we don't like, and then stop doing it when we see one we like. Let the
we got 3 seconds.
No, that you gotta have time.
It's live.
All right, fomonouns.
Down. We're playing the feud.
Go. Downvote.
Down.
Okay, we blocked it.
Is the bot not even working today?
Well, we thought that last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Downvote.
But I want the ski lift.
I know you do. You're gonna have to let it go.
Let it go for the people.
Let it go. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like we're good.
Now. I think
there's
we're
nothing
good now.
pumping those up votes.
The other
It's
thing
only
is
been 0 and 2.
we had this weird thing yesterday where
there it is.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Oh my
Ben,
God.
what did you
look
do?
away for 5 seconds.
And again, look at the number.
Ben, it's your fault.
Whoa, look at this
Oh, I
bomb
actually
though.
like this. I like this one. I voted this one up.
Oh, wow.
Is it just that like once somebody votes yes, it like
40,
all
50,
kicks in?
60, 59, 64.
Okay, this is definitely.
Zara. We got
Thanks
a
for the
great
help,
bomb.
I mean,
Bot,
it's an
but,
amazing noun, though.
It is good.
That is a really nice
I mean,
bomb.
that was weird. Like you saw,
Yeah,
like you could
yeah,
see
it's
the
getting
numbers
bodied.
aren't matching up. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is gorgeous. It is nearly
beautiful.
perfect. It's a perfect noun.
Can I go back just 1 second to, is Mondoir already a nouner? Because if not, that's kind of a big deal that he just bought that.
If who isn't?
Mondor, but Mondoir.
Oh, did he just buy one?
Yeah. Mondoir.eth just got the cow.
I don't know him. Is he?
He's
is
a
he someone?
big collector.
Is he someone?
And he's connected with Farouk. I think it was a Farouk
Probably someone.
influence.
He is probably someone. Yeah.
He's probably someone. Yeah, I think he was influenced by Farouk, to tell you the truth. So I think that's kind of a big deal.
Nice. So Mondo, but not Mando.
Not Mondo, not Mando. This is a totally different person. Mondoir.
Oh, sad. Yeah.
Well, I do have a specific contest, which is kind of perfect since this noun is so beautiful. But, you know, we've seen everyone's ugly nouns lately. That was so much fun, by the way, on the last contest, Toshi, last week. So today we want to see your beautiful nouns. So I just pinned it to the top. Let's see the most aesthetically pleasing nouns. Okay, use the nouns playground, and then the winner will be chosen at the end of this space by emoji vote. So once we start closing up here, we'll look at some of your guys.
So we have to do it like right this second.
Yeah.
Toshi. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. Well, you got till the end of the space. We can hang out for a little bit. I know it's a light show, but we've been going like normal times. But you guys have the rest of the space to sort of do that.
So Toshi, what do people do? How do they do that? And
you're going to go right there in the tweet. You'll see a link to Nouns Playground. Here you can mess around with all of the traits of the nouns, randomize it if you will, or select the specific sort of noun head that you like or think is beautiful. Today's is such a good example. Look at those colors. I love it when the head sort of like bleeds into the body like that as well too. But everyone has a different idea about what's aesthetically pleasing. So I think we saw that people get pretty creative with the ugly nouns, but I'm really, really, really excited to see what you guys will do for these ones. So anyone that can get them submitted in the next like 15 minutes, we'll pin you to the top and we'll do a little emoji voting. How much do you think they should win?
Can I just say something about the rugging that just happened? I'm pretty sure that whoever's doing this is listening to the space because
100%, 100%.
Because they didn't turn on the bot at first, and then as soon as Ben said we're good, there's no bot, and everybody stopped voting down, the bot like turned on immediately,
and it went crazy too.
Somebody's really listening, crazy. And
and laughing maniacally. Somewhere.
This is why my theory has been it's Hunk, and he's messing with us on purpose.
Or it's Ben. It could also be Ben Body.
Have you spoken to Forager about this yet? Has Forager responded?
I texted to him, but he doesn't really respond very often. So I don't know when it will happen. I will also like try to spam as many social channels as I can.
I spoke to him in the last couple of days. He said he was going to reach out, so I'll try to do that again.
Oh, great! Oh, that's cool. So what else I wanted to say? Yeah, actually, as it happens, actually, when I have been thinking, a month ago, idea came to my mind that, this type of attack is possible. So basically what you can do is just see a noun you like and basically send many votes and, get it minted. And, that could be pretty sad for us, but, good for a person who can mint a noun for free. But I'm working on some protection to not allow that to happen. So we'll have a bit more strict rules into like who can send votes. So I think we'll be able to cut out bots and
would the wallet
like
connect? Would like having Connect wallet help it, or
you could
I
restrict
agree,
the
Toshi.
IP
It's like
too.
bullish. It's bullish for nouns that people are botting us.
Yeah, compliment. Yeah. You know you have something good when people start hacking on it, right? So obviously
it's bullish for trolls.
Well, they've gamified it. Trolls are welcome. Like, let's go. Everyone knows, obviously, that we love FOMO and play it here every single day. But at the end of the day, someone's now hacked something that kind of does push this whole thing forward. And look what they kind of minted today. I mean, it's kind of just like a fun addition at this point.
I feel like they just got lucky, to be honest, with the bomb. I don't think it was a decision. They just started spamming as soon as we stopped voting down.
And it just worked out really well because it's a really nice
Owler coming in hot with the 55.69 bid straight off the bat.
You know what? I like seeing that because for the last couple of days it's been pretty low, and I'm like, are they going to get to 60? Are they going to get there? And I'd like to see it higher.
Why? Is it because you just made a major life investment or something?
Yes, that is absolutely part of it. Keep those numbers up. But man, I'll tell you, today's noun is very cool looking.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm going to start seeing if you guys are getting your beautiful nouns in. I'm getting tagged in a lot of things right now.
I'm going to call it
some sneaker things coming in. Okay, here we go. Feelings are
some data. People sneaking in entries?
Oh, yeah. First, noun by feelings are data. I'll pin it to the top here. Gorgeous. Lightning bolt. Got the Steve Jobs shirt on. The anchor chain, the bling. That was fast.
This contest is super easy. All you have to do is go to nouns.wtf/noun/47 and you're good.
Or just hit randomize on all traits.
I know. I hear you clicking over there. I know that's what you're doing.
Yeah, that's
until you find the perfect one.
I've been busy.
You gotta have one in mind.
Have some
what
idea.
about even like a cute little like bear that also had like a brown shirt, just like a little bear.
Nobody likes the bear.
What?
I like the bear.
Bear's dumb.
Exactly. He's derpy.
What's the criteria for this one?
That it's beautiful, but not the word. I don't like that word. That it's aesthetically pleasing.
You can just go. You can go and choose any of the nouns owned by beautiful NFTs, and then
exactly.
I should put my entry to the ugly one up because the more I look at it every day, that bearded blowfish, droopy bearded blowfish, I love it. I actually fell in love with that blowfish.
That one is beautiful. That should be here.
I will always remember this summer.
when
Ben fell in love with the blowfish.
With the bearded blowfish.
I'm sorry, I was tabbed out for a second. What did I miss?
Have you guys seen that movie, Ben Body and the Bearded Blowfish? Good flick.
That sounds really good. That sounds enjoyable.
We're currently making it, I guess.
Also, if you haven't been on it this whole time, we're definitely live streaming this visual as well on YouTube, but nounoclock.app, the tweet is pinned to the top. There's a new thing there where we can all chat together once you connect your wallet, and so it's pretty funny to be over there. That's where I'm seeing that the owler.eth bid coming in. It's definitely like the website that I have up an hour before auction ends and an hour after. I like to see the activity there. So make sure you check out 9o'clock.app. They just keep adding.
That's actually the only way I send messages to 142 now. I just send them on 9o'clock.app. I'm like, hey, you up?
Hi, 142.
And he's like, always. Yes, I'm always up.
I'm around. Yep. I'm there on the website.
It's just fun, especially the chat feature. I'm really excited that you guys added that.
No, everybody's putting you up in the chat.
I'm really happy that you like it. Our next submission from Flora Nouns, loving it. Of course, it's a flamingo. It's
of course it is.
Cool.
I made it on the iOS app playground, and then I flipped it on Canva and made it a floor noun because it needed noggles over its eyes.
I'm just gonna start pinning them here, just so we have them up at the top.
Oh, I already pinned mine.
Oh, okay.
That's against the rules.
I know. You can take. Yeah, I don't even have to be part of the contest. I was just having fun. And I know I won already. It's obviously the most beautiful. So
it's obviously beautiful, very aesthetically pleasing. I hope you guys also appreciated the SpongeBob photo with both of them wearing noggles. I think beautiful Squidward wearing those noggles is hilarious. But maybe you guys aren't SpongeBob people. Noted.
So this bomb is not 469. The bomb is not. It's nil, right? So it's not really a bomb. It won't. It's a fake bomb.
It's a dud.
It's a dud.
I think he's just wearing merch of what he leaves behind after he goes off.
Dark.
Very dark.
Yeah, you said that in the
He's wearing all black.
Or he might be a nihilist bomb.
He's from the Big Lebowski. He's the dud.
Wow.
They threw a marmot at me, man. Sorry, friggin' marmot. My bad.
A marmot, is that a marsupial?
I hope it's not.
It's not, but it does sound like it should be, though. Let's be honest.
Those and prairie dogs were like really fun to watch for the first time when I first saw them. That was like a highlight of going to North America.
The rodents?
Yeah. Seeing marmots and prairie dogs.
Unusual sizes.
Hey, if you think those are unusual sizes, you should go to Latin America. Yeah. You should go to Argentina and see what kind of rodents they got down there.
Yeah.
You tell.
There are US's.
They have capybaras.
Javelina.
Capybaras are like the size of small dogs. It's crazy.
They're huge.
And they are nouns now. So they weren't prior to 0808, but now they have become nouns.
They're seen zebras, right? Or are they wild?
Do they
Pardon?
Are they like adorable, or are they more like wild boars?
They're not.
They're wild.
They're wild and not tame, but you can hang out with them. They're pretty docile.
You can ride them, is what he's saying. But
that's right. Ride the capybara.
It's not recommended.
It's kind of like porcupines. They're like big, docile, just hang about doing things.
Yeah. Not financial advice. Do not ride a porcupine.
Yeah, less fun to ride.
But offer that or a capybara a butternut squash, and they'll be your friend forever.
That's right.
Yeah.
Did you know that porcupines can't actually throw their quills? This is Nature Trivia Day with Toady.
They can. Did you say they can throw them? Use them like that?
Not with their hands.
People think they can, but they cannot.
They can't. Yeah.
Oh right, yeah. I was gonna say I didn't think so. That's awesome.
One time when I was in Kinshasa, there was this cafe across the street from my hotel, and I went over there one time, and they had they were serving porcupine there. But they had English translations on the menu, but they were like not very good. And the porcupine translation was porky pig.
I think it's good that they allowed porcupines to eat there because they shouldn't be keeping anyone from being able to eat there.
That's right. I agree. If you ask me, if you keep them out, that's a spineless move.
Absolutely.
That would hurt.
How did we get on this topic again?
I couldn't hear there for a second, but
I don't know how
I'm back. I've pinned some more beautiful nouns to the top.
You missed nothing.
Look at that tooth.
You missed some rodent
You'll
stuff.
never tell me that the tooth isn't a great noun.
The tooth is.
I'm going to tell you that the tooth isn't a great noun.
I like that one. That one has kind of like a cap though in it. That's kind of cool.
My dad's wife and daughter are in Paris right now. He just texted me and said that they went to the Rodin Museum. And I said, did they have any Godzilla stuff there? Just because Rodin was the artist, and then there's also the giant kaiju with the same name.
That was rough.
This is a deep cut.
It's not a deep cut if you like monsters.
This has been true. We sigh together on 9 o'clock light.
We come for the
I love these show segments today.
Robot Fish Girl, thank you for your thoughtful comment on 9o'clock.app. It's very
Did
helpful.
you have those rodents of unusual size with the GH? Sorry, I can't help myself. This is what happens when my family's away.
Oh, they keep you in check? Please don't let them leave ever again.
Usually, I get to workshop on them.
The dogs are saying the same thing. Please don't leave us again.
Exactly.
You left us with the guy who's allergic to us. He won't even feed us.
No, I thought about it. I was like, I just leave the front door open and go, hey, there's an adventure out there. Just like Bilbo Baggins. You can go off and save the world. But I thought better that I'd like to keep my family happy and, not do that to animals. So.
Sorry, you mean keep your family. Just keep your family, right?
Well, it's so that they don't get rid of me.
I see our friend Mike Mongo here. I invited him to come up if he wants to speak.
Hey, yeah. I think I just got a message from him about the space prop.
Yeah, we still have to figure out how we can do Twitter Spaces from space. The first Spaces.
That would be awesome. We should definitely do that.
There's Mike.
Yo, my people.
Hey, Mike.
Hey,
did you know
Mike,
your glasses are on upside down? Just wanted to let you know.
That's because Keith Grossman called him out in the
Called me
Twitter space and made him
called
flip
me
it.
for.
Yep.
Called a better version of myself. And you know what? Not only did I flip it, but I created my very first Nouns Mike Mongo Mugs NFT that I put and that I put out for like 0.002 or something like.
Where could we find that?
Yeah, I'll retweet it right now.
Is there a link somewhere? Yeah. That would be great.
Y'all know what would be awesome is if you could post the video, the Space Plus Nouns video proposal link at the top. That would be amazing because I'm super excited about that. Like what it has morphed into. I get to talk about nouns all the time now,
Me too.
Yeah, but
I just pinned it up to the top if anyone is unaware.
Amazing.
It should show up.
I pinned it.
Oh wow, that's super kind. Thank you. So I get to talk about. I mean, like people ask me about nouns, and nouns is the kind of thing that I like because it's not like you don't just learn it and then you understand it and then you communicate it. It's something that you learn and then develop and invest in and then experience like a genuine culture as a genuine culture. And that's what the whole thing for me. Okay, I'm 57. So when I work on a project, if it doesn't hold my attention, it's going to go by really quick. But with nouns and what you all have been building for all this time, and I've only known about peripherally because of being involved in the NFT and Web3 community, this is actual solutions to many of the challenges our world faces today because we need new organizational models to express this kind of evolved human that has shown up. Like we're no longer willing to accept scarcity in our life. And in the beginning, I was wondering why there are so many different kinds of nouns. And now I comprehend, and small pockets of community, of nouns community, show up organizationally, often spontaneously, and sometimes for absolutely no good reason, and then something miraculous will appear. I'm surprised there's not a space nouns like community yet. That's really
Well, there was.
I get that there.
It seems like you're creating it.
How could there? I mean, I'm honored. I'm honored. And the other thing is, one of the working with Blue Origin, I have got to work with Jeff Bezos, and Jeff Bezos, like I don't know that the role of billionaire really serves the planet any longer. And yet, as a human being, Jeff Bezos has been my ally for years now. It's ridiculous. It boggles my mind. I'm like, how is this person that everybody talks about having interactions with me? I don't even comprehend. And he sends art, or his spaceship company, Blue Origin, that Space Plus has contracted to go to space, sends more art to space than any other spaceship company, than anyone ever has, by having students, kids around the world, anywhere, write a postcard, mail it in, and then they mail it back. And so all of these students get their postcards with a stamp on it that says, this postcard has been to space. And so with the
Is that stamped from stamps.com, guys, or is that
it's called Club for the Future, and that is so if you go to Club for the Future, you can. It's the very first thing that they outline how to do that, and so imagine now because of the art of nouns, it like anybody who works with students like I do understands that noun speaks to students. It's a proprietary aesthetic. And its colors and the way that it's simple to produce, like it's fun to draw, makes it the kind of thing that the outreach, and also you can make your own expression of a noun as a student, as a child, and that's always important for children. They want to express themselves in whatever they're doing. That's just a natural thing that you realize. Like I want to do like space giraffes. Kids will draw space giraffes and space fish and space. It just happens, and so this is all how it has. I just trust the universe, and I have this idea that when I was at Berkeley that the universe is secretly conspiring on all our behalfs. It's called prosperacy, and I love this idea. And with like it was already great enough to get selected to go to space as an astronaut, and like that's like, and then to have this show up simultaneously makes all the perfect sense in the world to me, because that's how the universe works. Pow pow pow.
Amazing.
Pow pow pow.
Pow pow pow.
Still not on the soundboard.
I was just going to ask, did we get that on the soundboard?
Oh, I extracted it. I need to upload it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to like the civility of nouns is, I mean, imagine civility introduced in the world today. Like it's just a brilliant idea, and it was so funny because it was only in doing the Space Plus Nouns proposal that I even came upon that component, that quality of nounishness that stood out to me so significantly that it popped out as a word. Civility. What a fantastic word. Like I want that in the world. I want that in my neighborhood. And nouns embodies it consistently across the board. It's one of the things, like it's a step beyond kindness. It's like community kindness. And that is, I mean, that's as far, like that alone would give nouns global merit. We always complain about Democrats and Republicans and left and right in the United States and everything. And then you look at the nations of Africa, and we see people who are like children who have to run for their lives with grown-ups with machetes chasing them through jungles that actually have lions, like crazy things. And if nouns can make any bit of difference in people being kind to one another in the world, holy smokes, I'll carry it forward for the rest of my life. And I think that I am of the worldview that there are so many people just like me who just want that. That's it. Like this is why I love the combination, because I look at space the same way, that we can solve all the challenges we face on Earth by solving for space. And I never look at leaving the planet to leave the planet. I don't know anybody who works in the space industry who thinks like that besides Elon Musk. Like the idea is that we can solve all these challenges we're facing in this moment. And I love solutions because I'm the kind of person who says, okay, here's the challenge. Global climate cataclysm. That's the challenge. So what's the solution? And the solution is in my worldview, presenting models that we have not used already in order to produce solutions we've never even imagined. And does anything embody that better than Web3, other than space? So combining the two is now my personal Reese's peanut butter cup.
So, Mike, let me ask you that the proposal that you're currently getting ready to put on chain, how do you feel like that helps things get towards what you're talking about now, with nouns being the harbinger of kindness in the world, etc.? What are you proposing to do, and how do you see that getting to that endpoint in the future?
Oh, thank you. So the thing about space faces a similar challenge that NFTs do. That is like, why space? Like, aren't there other problems that we should be working on? In the same way that people are like, oh, NFTs are a scam, or that Web3 is causing all the problems we face in the world today, which is ridiculous because we've been investing in those problems for thousands of years now. And the solutions, Web3 and space, are what we get to advocate for. When we have like a very, very special moments like Space Plus 5 or Inspiration 4, which happened last year, it catches all our imagination. Now, the thing about Inspiration 4 is they didn't have anything. They had a charity, and we took that model. The Inspiration 4 had St. Jude, and Space Plus 5 and Space Plus has Astral Access, which enables training for space for people with disabilities. So we took that exact model. What we added to it was this identity that people can relate to and embrace, because that is the CCO nature of nouns. It's available and accessible to all. When we introduce the idea and the visual and the words, language, just the word NounsDAO, just that phrase, and then show and have the art on all the different ways that we are public facing, in the events that we're at, so that since we're so embedded in the culture, industry, and history of space, all of us, everybody, Sidney Hamilton on the Space Plus 5, Sidney Hamilton is at Boeing. Joan Melendez Meisner is at Kennedy Space Center. She worked on the DART mission that just ran the spaceship into the asteroid. Ruben Salinas has contributed to medical technology that has decreased premature births around the planet. And Trent Tresh is the director and founder of the Center for Human Space Exploration at University of Arizona. So all of these people are deeply embedded and committed to space, carrying with them.
Do you see this proposal as a type of like nouns funding public goods? Is that the idea?
That's only part of it. So I like the obey play comes into my way of being as an artist and as a professional, and I understand how we get to repetitively show images and ideas. When we repetitively show images and ideas over a period of time, just consistently, just constantly making it in front of people, small actions have important repercussions. By opening people's eyes, like people don't even know that nouns exist. We know, we're Web3, we all know. But for what our opportunity and where all the rest of Web3 and NFT communities have been either challenged by or failing at is doing outreach outside our circle. And so what better circle to do outreach to in the one that's leading the way to the future, which is space. Again, not, excuse me, pardon me, not to leave the planet, but rather to find the solutions in order to defend and preserve and create the systems that allow this planet to thrive. And so making that connection in a way that has integrity, and as opposed to a novelty, and then building on it as that first step. Nouns gets to be the Web3 and NFT project that is synonymous with space. All of us are like this, before Obey, even what led me to be an Obey was my relationship with hip hop, and how it's almost like a religion. Then doing Obey and doing it consistently every single day for over a decade, almost 15 years. And having nouns as part of my life and vocabulary now. Carrying that forward, I see the changes. Like when we started doing Obey, what it led to was hope and getting Barack Obama, the first president of the United States, elected who was Black. By doing that, all that was impressions. It was stickers and wheat paste, and we just did it consistently. And so a little bit, if you constantly are putting drops into a bucket, eventually that bucket overflows and just like it becomes a real situation. You're like, wow, this thing is overflowing. This is like actual, like it's happening. And with nouns and space, now this is the part I think that is the challenge for people, anyone to wrap their minds around with, who's not connected with space, and that is that we are all already in space. Earth is in space. We are all astronauts. This is a spaceship, period. It's a goldfish bowl full of life and wonderful resources that enable us to live. And
I feel personally like I didn't get enough training for that. But yeah, it's true. We are all hurtling through space on this rock. It's important to remember.
Yeah, blazing through space, and so these we're going to be able to put energy production outside the atmosphere, collect solar energy 90% greater than anything we can get on the planet, and we can only get that by looking up and seeing space. Now, not only is it the impressions, though. That's not the thing. It's not just about that. It's the model that nouns brings. What is more remarkable to me about this, because I think in different ways about different things. I'm not simply an artist, and I'm not simply a space professional, and I'm not simply an author. I'm not simply a teacher. I'm all of these things. And it is the governance model of nouns. And look at all of the DAOs that are trying, and look at all of the NFT projects that are trying, and then how many are actually doing. Nouns runs autonomously. Of course, there's engagement that allows it to be perpetuated. That's because it has community. But community is another facet of that is worth modeling. So all of these things combined is the package. When people talk about being nounish, I mean, you get to be nounish, it's mechanics, governance, IP, community, civility, kindness, art. That's nounish. And so I don't know that anybody who got into nouns imagined that this would be the solution that the whole world is looking for. And that's okay. Nonetheless, nouns is potentially the solution that the whole world is looking for. It's one component of it, and that component is governance, mechanics, IP, community, civility, kindness, art. These are the things that are going to allow us to succeed as a civilization.
That's cool. Going back to something you said a little bit ago about the reach of nouns, I thought that was interesting because 142, you said something on a call yesterday to me that was interesting. Can you talk a little bit about what you found when you looked at the metrics for nouns.wtf?
Yeah, sure. So we saw that. So I look at NounsWTF, the website, as kind of a proxy of our growth as a community or as a meme, and it's pretty much flatline since September 2021. So we're like about 1,000, 2,000 visitors every day to the website. So in a sense, we feel like I feel like we're feeling that we're growing, and yes, we're adding more people to the community, and there is lots of some proliferations that's happening, but we haven't really crossed any chasm, and we're not like on a growth.
One thing I do wonder though is if staying steady on daily users during the plummeting of the markets and crypto in general is growth. I didn't think of that when we were talking about this yesterday, but I do wonder if that might factor.
It's a great point.
No,
yeah, I think so too. But we're spending millions of dollars on getting.
Oh, you're rugging a bit there, 142, or is it me?
I think it's him. I can't hear him either.
Oh.
While we're waiting,
he just
let's
said
have
rugged.
quick words from our sponsor.
Why do nearly 1 million businesses choose Stamps.com to mail and ship? No more trips to the post office. No more paying full price for postage. And great rates from USPS and UPS.
When are these guys going to give us some money? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, man. At least a free account.
Like, geez, Stamps.com, what are you doing? free promo for the taking. I mean, maybe they know it and they're just like, we're good. They might have listened to the show. That might have been the worst thing we could have gotten them to do.
Like, yeah, no, we're good.
Well, maybe one day. Mike Mongo, for some context, we're trying to get Stamps.com to sponsor the show by just obnoxiously pretending that we're sponsored by them for an ongoing 3-week joke.
Manifest it.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Hugh manifest it.
It was an accident too. It just continues.
I mean, it's a great joke, and if you keep it up, I have no doubt that that Stamps is going to get involved with Nouns.
That's
Probably.
right.
Mailbox head.
We will let them know that the founder of Obey says that they should sponsor
Obey.
Co-founder, and Shepard is the one that led the way with the creation art. It was me, Shepard, Shepard, me, Blaze Blue, and Albert Hawken, and we're all just what united us really was skateboarding. I think that was probably skateboarding and art. And
I know, Toshi, you were a big fan of that.
I think old Toshi's in a position you were in the other day where she's got to listen on the desktop and then speak on the phone, maybe delayed.
Yeah,
or not possible.
I'm getting semi-rugged as well. Gotta love Twitter.
Yeah, she can't hear us, Tony.
Okay.
She can hear on desktop.
Can we do the poem?
Yeah, maybe we should do a poem.
Probably should, just in case. Yeah, she can't.
Yeah, sometimes when the host is starting to get rugged, it's Twitter being like, GTFO.
Hurry up, yeah.
Hey, Ryan!
Kind of put me on the spot here that I wasn't ready.
Oh, you're always ready.
No, I'm just...
You're always ready in our hearts.
Yeah, I know. Here we go. So, POAP is a proof of attendance protocol. You can go to your phone's marketplace, download the POAP app, or head over to poap.xyz. Click the mint button in the bottom right corner. Next, you click the secret word tab. POAP sound, please. Today's secret word is I'm the bomb. All one word, all lowercase.
See, that was a lot easier without Woody trying to play songs the whole time you're doing it, eh? Or sounds.
Oh, yeah. It was.
I wonder if we should try it like that more often, or...
Are we actually blaming Woody for that?
No, just on the weekends. Just on the weekends.
Mostly Woody. It's mostly Woody. Come on.
No, it's actually
interesting.
Got my POAP.
Woody's going to be. By the way, Woody's going to be excited when he sees his bomb when he wakes up.
Oh yeah,
that's true.
We get to play the song all over again for another.
That's right.
Another 24 hours. It's awesome.
He's actually the one that made. He's actually the one that made that bot just so that we would play his song.
You know, it might be, we may have figured it out. That might be the answer.
Where is he today?
Seems a little bit what the kids call sus.
Yeah. Should we do that retweet picker?
I think we have 2 contests to announce. Unfortunately, Contest Toshi is no longer with us, unless she's able to speak in the crazy way I did the other day with Farouk, where she speaks from her own account. I don't know if you want to try that, Toshi, or if you want one of us to announce.
I can pretend.
I think she's on desktop.
Hi, I'm Toshi. I'm not very good at it, but
hi, I'm not Toshi. Sorry, I fell asleep.
Hi, I'm not Toshi.
Toshi. Not Toshi. Not Toshi.
Either way, I can hit the drum roll. I
only fell asleep for 4 hours during the show. Don't call me Nap Toshi.
Let me ask her in Discord really quick.
That's pretty good, honestly.
Sorry, that's naptoshi.eth. Yeah, she does own that. I bought it for her.
Oh, man. Toshi says in the Discord she can only hear Ryan Mack, which just sounds terrible.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just got the retweet winner. Drum roll, please. The winner for the retweet picker is Enigma Germ or germcollector.eth. Enigma, we see you there in the audience. Someone will reach out to you very shortly to get your information. Thank you for playing.
Congratulations.
Has anyone tried to the soundboard built into Twitter for a drum roll?
What does it sound like?
No, I don't have it.
I'm going to try it. I'm curious. Let's go.
Bongo drums.
That's
Bongo
a
drum
roll. That is terrible.
That's
It
weak.
is terrible.
Who did
Why does
Twitter
it
hire? Because
exist?
they should have hired Woody. That's all I'm gonna say.
Snare drums,
Exactly.
bongo drums. Yeah.
This is awful.
Thanks, Twitter. You
That's
fixed
why we
it.
need that. That's why we need that.
The bomb is pretty good, actually.
It's
Don't
pretty
do
One of
that.
those like 8-bit bombs from like 1984 on a computer.
Yeah.
Sounded like a Nintendo bomb.
Yeah, it reminds me of
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think that's what they're going for.
Minesweeper. I'm having a Minesweeper moment. Yeah.
Yeah, this the one at the top with the beautiful nouns.
The beautiful noun contest, yeah.
Oh, right. Wasn't Contest Toshi supposed to pick the winner?
Yeah, so I think she'll be able to still and just tell us in Discord, and then we can relay here. Or maybe her and Ryan can just chat.
Who made that cool Nickelodeon pencil? Daggone it. They're playing with my emotions.
I think Toshi's messing with his foreskin is what she pinned at the top.
No, foreskin again.
Not again.
Remember the 5th of November.
I don't think she is messing with us. I think she really likes that one.
Okay. I just found out who the winner of it is. Let me see if there's a name associated with it. Drum roll, please.
Yes, there is.
Mine toasted the crab.
Yeah.
Aha! All right, congratulations.
Should have submitted. Yeah, I made a beautiful crab a couple of weeks ago for some reason. Can't remember why, but well done, Mike.
It happens.
But you didn't, Ben. You didn't.
Nope.
You don't win.
Nope. Didn't need to. Mine Toasted did it for us.
By the way, I think it's hilarious. Like, you can always tell. Like, I've got the flamingo. You see Ryan's. He's got that double dino. It's like the same, you know.
Yeah.
They're so predictable.
Yeah.
There's a pencil.
Oh. Hey, it looks like we've hit the end of the show, guys. Oh, wait.
You guys are like...
what did the crab win?
Yeah, what did the crab
That's a good question.
Our undying respect.
Stop that closing song. All right. The closing outro has been stopped. We'll bomb later.
We'll be back. We'll be back with you in a moment. We don't know what you won.
Let us check with our host who can't speak because Twitter is amazing.
You won the no prize. Now we're NPR.
No flaws.
I think they should win. This is just me, but I think they should win 0.069 ETH because
what?
The meme.
You know what?
Let's
do it for the meme. Let's do it for the meme. You were here.
0.069. Put your mind further.
Congrats, but we all know that my flamingo really won.
And NG, please fix FOMO, please.
Please, we beg of you.
We beg. It's kind of like the whole thing.
Or whoever is rugging us, just stop, please, honk. Can you just stop?
The thing is that if they're already here and they know that what they're doing it on purpose. So this is not going to help. In fact, the more you beg, the more they'll probably do it.
This is true.
How can we not figure out
them serial killers?
What?
We can do it.
Makes me think I could really go for some Captain Crunch.
We can do a counter rug bot and try and just bot the same way, but on the upvote button. I mean the downvote button.
We did say that there should be nounish battle bots.
This seems like a bad idea.
My question is, if it does that, how will it help us to mint?
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be difficult, but we can just watch bot wars instead, I guess.
Well, like I said earlier, for the meantime, what we could do is just downvote every noun we don't want, and then stop downvoting when we want it.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. We just run our bot until we're like, hey, that's a good one, and click it off.
And by our bot, I mean just us.
Just us.
Well, we need to be able to refresh the page to get ahead. Because like they're outdoing the active players. So like if it says there's 40 active players, they're getting like 50 to 60 votes.
Yeah, exactly.
Still. So we need to be able to like refresh and click.
Yeah, it was actually really strange because number of active and connected users didn't really grow according to number of votes sent. I will also, I'm kind of trying to debug all that right now. But working on that, hope it will be sooner than later, but
a couple days, NG.
You don't understand.
I know, but you know,
till tomorrow.
Winter's coming. Times are getting hard. We should
Winter
be.
is
Winter created the bot. Oh, not that Winter. Sorry.
Oh no.
Oh, Winter. That Winter. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all,
Well,
so the Nouns website has maintained its traffic consistently all the way through this downturn in the market.
Yeah.
That's a different way of putting it. Yes.
It's a much better way of putting it.
Much more optimistic. Yeah.
I mean, that's amazing.
I think Mike Mongo is now our official hype man. What do you think?
He's like, Nouns is going to the moon if I have to take it there myself.
Right? I think this is an official position now. Tim.
Hey, I want to thank everyone for coming out this weekend. Hopefully you don't have to do hostage negotiation like I did last night with the dogs and the possum. Hope you show up tomorrow. Who knows what we'll talk about? Marsupials? Space? Bombs? It could be anything.
I was thinking about talking about just platypuses, if that's okay.
Platypus is a great discussion piece.
Okay.
I can tell you how my Sunday walks on the beach will have gone, because I started my Sunday today at 3 a.m. and I'm going to walk on the beach a bunch of times, and it's going to be a good day.
Dang, that sounds awesome.
Sounds lonely.
Yeah, my family's in Virginia Beach right now, and I'm still in Muncie. But it's not 34 degrees in the house anymore, so that's good. I found that little crank.
It's funny, when you posted that, I was like, 34, that's pretty hot, man, because we use Celsius here.
No, Fahrenheit.
That's what I was thinking.
Summer weather.
34 in freedom units.
Yeah. Yeah, you want about
freedom
80
units. Oh,
Freedom,
right?
Yeah. Well, you know what that means. I hate to say it, guys, but it's. See you tomorrow, everybody.
That means please rug us, Rugtoshi.
Rugtoshi.
Yeah, I told her to rug it.
It'll be a